They talked about how Kornieck is going to be
trying to clear their lines here. Now it's Morgan to collect it, but she was coming back from an offside position, and the flag is up.
Nicely dealt with there by Portland. It's good build-up play, though, from San Diego. They're playing a lot through Taylor Kornieck there in the middle of the field. They talked about how Kornieck is going to be a...
Here is the aforementioned Morgan. Absorbs some contact, is taken on the volley, and Bixby can watch this bounce out of play.
A good chance created from San Diego. They have to play, working down the side, get a nice service in. Morgan does well to keep possession, turns it over a bit, but a nice shot from Van Egmond there. Wasn't really going to be too challenging on the frame, but it's a good opportunity. It's a tough volley shot. Again, San Diego creating some really solid.
Go back to last year, it was both of these teams, Portland and OL Reign. They both lost to Washington and to Chicago in this round. So it'll be interesting to see how they fare here today with all of that time off. And of course, the international break also mixed into that break as well. But of course, what all these players have been going through both on and off the field over this last month, Reen Wilkinson said, honestly, I don't want to have that much time off, but maybe it was needed this time around, and we'll see how they can fare here today getting back to soccer. As Morgan sends the cross in, and the header is in! Taylor Kornieck scores!
Against Portland. Morgan does so well here to keep possession, gets her head up, and sees Kornieck. Kornieck backpedals to create the space. The defenders don't track her as she's backpedaling back, and it's that movement that opens her wide up from the center backs, and Morgan delivers it beautifully to her, to where all Kornieck has to do is just put her head on it, and it's going to go in the back of the net. A beautiful finish, and volleys it beautifully. But one thing that Portland has struggled with this season is coming back when they've gone.
Of course, the third pick in the 2020 draft from out of Colorado.
And the way both of these teams are in form in the final third and how sharp they've been.
Of course, this Portland team set a new club record for goals. 3. Jaden Shaw. Alex Morgan. Cross right in front.
Yeah, wanting another one here. Morgan does well. She's completely wide open on this left side of the field. She has time to take her touch. She sees Kornieck making that back post run and sends in a nice ball in between that goalkeeper and the back line. The low pass makes it really difficult for defenders to defend that, and Kornieck comes in.
Morgan feeling the contact and going down. Free kick to San Diego.
Check back, though, from Morgan to be able to come back and get the ball, but when she clears underneath the support, so she has a quick, easy option to lay it off, and then they can continue to advance the ball. Hit, though.
That was.
Ooh, that's going to leave a mark.
It's Van Egmond who stands over it. Flipping this forward. There is Morgan. This is coming and in the side netting and out for a goal kick.
That's a tough area for a set piece because it's really hard to be able to send in a service for a header on. You usually have to play it towards one of your sidelines like they did there to find Morgan, and Morgan does.
But they have responded quite nicely.
Well, you can try to create as many game-like situations in practice by having scrimmages or what have you, but it's never going to be like a game whatsoever. No matter what you do, no matter how many times the stipulations, oh, you're down 1-0, you have to fight back. But I think that they've began to settle into this match, and they've really started to grow offensively.
In the first of 2 NWSL semifinals. Next one up will go up the road to Seattle, OL Reign. Club record crowd there as well.
In this game already you can see the stands are full and the fans are loud.
Call it Soccer City, USA for a reason here. It's turned over and it's Alex Morgan. Not the player you want to turn it over to in that position. She's forced out wide and now it's Jakobsen. Jakobsen shot blocked down by Kuika. Another cross into the back post. Kuika taking no chances.
came over to check on her to make sure she was okay. I don't know if you all know, that was Sheridan who came
Wow.
over. You saw the pink jersey, so.
Wilkinson, coaching staff as well. Like Mike Norris was.
Well, though, to not let it go out as a corner and leaves it as a throw-in.
Now the flag up for offside is Alex Morgan going to get back on side and has some words for the AR.
And really, that's kind of poor from Morgan there. I wonder if she didn't know how open she was, because I imagine if she knew that there wasn't anyone around her, if she would have tried to settle it.
This is turned over again. Shot, trying to return it to Morgan. Both ways. A couple of yellow cards have been handed out as well. Lofted forward. Morgan got her head to it. Tried to head it back centrally. Nobody was there in a white shirt. And now it's Van Egmond. Here's the cross looking for Morgan. Bouncing around. And Hubley sweeps it away.
Having to try to force it down the side or play these big over-the-top balls, which San Diego's able to pick up on.
Here's Alex Morgan. Morgan running in. And by Sauerbrunn, trying to cut it back. It's out for a corner kick.
Very good patient defending there from Sauerbrunn to force Morgan.
So much for joining us. Some more words of encouragement before this second half gets underway. For the San Diego side, this was a team that was losing last week, and
you ultimately want to play.
Headed down, Kornieck to the end line. Kornieck's cross, looking for Kornieck.
Killer shot, so I would like to maybe see if Portland can work the ball a little bit more. Maybe there have Sophia Smith make a run off the ball to slip through, or some sort of dynamic movement up top to get the back line is how it's going to happen, or an incredible shot from distance. So yeah, basically just shoot it like Rocky Rodriguez did and you're good to go.
That was one of the goals of the season. There's no doubt about it. High degree of difficulty. And now a player down here for San Diego, and this is Alex Morgan, who is on the turf. And this is a cause for concern, no doubt, for San Diego. He's taken some bumps and bruises in this game. We hope that she's doing all right here. Remember, she missed the international window on the big U.S. versus England game, thing that is bothering her here. She was going ahead there with Becky Sauerbrunn, and an awkward fall there.
At that left leg, at the left knee, to make sure she's okay. Hopefully continue on, because it'd be really unfortunate if you lose Alex Morgan in this game, because she hasn't had her moment yet. She hasn't had a clear look on goal or a clear opportunity, so hopefully just a little bit of a scare for her and she'll be okay and ready to go.
I think it's going to take a lot to take her out of this game.
I mean, I completely agree. She's so competitive and she brings such a fighting mindset that it's going to take a whole lot to get her out. And I feel like there are several players out there that we elected, like just there, she never looked like she was straining to get to the ball. It was just a nice, easy clearance away to earn the goal kick there.
Just the 5th #1 pick to start a playoff game in her rookie year. It's Morgan who is down again for San Diego, as she is really taking some punishment here from the Thorns this afternoon. It's an infringement now.
You would have to think, because it's not a complete vicious foul by any means, but they're...
Hubley has her name taken. Breedy. Morgan on the turn. Sophia Jakobsen fires it across. She'll get it right back. Jakobsen again.
As you come into the game, you already have a feel for it, so hopefully she'll be able to come in and just have an immediate impact.
Here's Morgan. Now Kornieck turns it back. Jakobsen. Space closed down so quickly, and
He does well to come in on it. Just never really is going to be able to make the...
Sliding challenge. but it looked like the flag was up for offside first, so this will go Portland's way.
And I think that's a very smart substitution because Sinclair's going to bring you a bigger presence up top, more of a target. So as San Diego's pressing forward, pushing forward to try to get back into this.
Can't be much time left now, well past the minimum of